Yeah, hello and welcome to the daily crypto market review starting with the Bitcoin. Recently, we are seeing that Bitcoin is moving sideways between the resistance of 20,000 and the resistance and the support of 18,800. We saw on 1st July that Bitcoin has uh, formed a wick, which I already informed on the Twitter. We are expecting a short squeeze, and that is exactly what happened. A short squeeze came and then fully retraced down at the level of 18,900, and then I was expecting that we can further move up to the support of which I have already drawn here, 19,200 level, and then we were moving between the support of 19,200 level and the trend line resistance. I was expecting that the trend line would break downside, and it was also providing a good resistance to the price upside. However, we saw on the 3rd July that a good amount of a good amount of buying orders were detected, and we saw that since the volume was low and the manipulation was easy, as on 3rd we can see it was a weekend day, Sunday. So we saw that the volume is very low on the weekends and it was easy to manipulate it, and the wick was formed and it break the trend line to the upside. However, the trend line was retested, and then after a successful retest we saw a real volume, which led to the pump of the price of BTC on 4th of July. Then we saw we shorted from this level, and then we closed our short on 19,500. If you are on my Twitter page, then you can see that we have shorted once from here, and then we closed our short here. And once again today we pumped to approximately 20,300 to 20,500 level. We have opened short from 20,000 level and then another short from 20,300 level. If you have shorted with me, you must be in profit right now, as most of the time I closed my short around 19,400 right now. What I expect further from Bitcoin is right now we can see these strong supports and resistance level, which I must be highlighting for you. This is the level that is 20,000 to the level of 18,000, which I expect BTC would continue its motion sideways. However, the CPI number report is very close in the upcoming week, and which is when we can expect a very strong volatility. Now there are two scenarios. Right now, before the CPI numbers, we have to observe what the stock market is doing, which we'll be discussing in a moment. And the other thing is the perception of the fear and greed index in the market. Right now, the fear and greed index is not doing so well. Even if we see, yeah, so the fear and greed index has also been cooled off, and it is approximately on the 19, which favors that we can further downside. Right now, BTC is also performing a dive into the early 19,000s, and we can even see the 18,000 level before the weekend. And when the CPI numbers come out, we can expect volatility from the stocks as well as the crypto market overall. And that is where we will see the real direction, whether we are going up. If the CPI number come below below 8.6 level, then we can expect that the market can rally at a moment's notice. However, if the CPI number comes above 8.6, that is the last month's number, then we can expect further downside in both the stocks, and the sell off will continue to the crypto market as well. And that is where we can expect to further break down the previous lows, as that sell off would be really unstoppable for that moment. Right now, I'm expecting BTC to continue the sideways motion until the CPI numbers come out, and the real price action would be dictated by the CPI numbers. That is the scenario which you have to keep your eyes on for the market direction right now. So I am out of any short or long right now. If I found a valuable entry for a short scalp, then you can follow me on Twitter, then I'll be posting it on there. Moving on towards the Ethereum to BTC chart, we have recently drawn this wedge on the 4-hour time frame. However, we can see the bleeding of alts is continuous, as a reaction to the increasing Bitcoin dominance, which I also said that we can expect increasing Bitcoin dominance for the strengthening of the for the strengthening of the overall crypto market. That is important that our BTC dominance must increase. Today we saw that the Ethereum to BTC chart performed a fake out, and then without a successful thus the retest was a failure, and Ethereum just broke down this trend line and is continuing its motion. In 46 minutes, when the 4-hour candles will be closed below, which is most probable scenario that it will be closed below this trend line, then we can say that the motion is to be continued downwards. And most probably when the CPI numbers come out, we can see that it can even break upside or downside depending on the nature of CPI numbers. Moving on towards the BTC dominance, we can see that the Bitcoin dominance has been increasing for today. However, we started to fall from 43.58 level and then tested the support, which I was already expecting that it will test the support of 43.14 level and then continue its way upward. This is very important for the crypto market overall, to get in the healthy recovery phase. That Bitcoin dominance must go up even above 45 to 50% level. That is what I expect Bitcoin dominance to be doing further, as we are seeing it is also in a wedge formation right now, and that is overall I think to be continued for the crypto market. For this wedge pattern, Bitcoin dominance must at least reach to the level of, if you see the wedge is starting from 48.48%, that then at least we need to reach the wedge here, that is the 48.8 to 48.4% level. That is I expect for quite a while, for few weeks to come, and that is when you can see the rally in the altcoins would be over for most of the time. And right now BTC dominance can even perform a sideways motion, but the overall motion must be consistent towards the upside, and this support must not be broken right now for the bear market recovery phase. Moving on towards the stock market, the stock market was what was closed yesterday, therefore we didn't prepare any update as it was a continuation of weekend events. Right now we are seeing the Nasdaq is quite moving upwards, opened green and then it fell down and then continuing its motion sideways. Similarly for S&P 500, S&P 500 is showing that the economy is not really doing well. However, the tech stocks which were bleeding tremendously in the last week, we can see the S&P 500 has performed an upside in the last week a little bit, while the Nasdaq did continue to bleed along with the Bitcoin. Therefore, we are expecting that Nasdaq and S&P 500 are to be coupled once again, and since Nasdaq bleed much in the last week, so S&P 500 has its turn right now, and we can expect to test both. In both the scenarios, we can expect both of them to test their previous lows. For Nasdaq, the previous low was around 270 269 to 270 range, and for S&P 500 the low was 36402 to 3661 range. This is what I expect to continue the motion downside, as well as the Dow Jones is performing similar to the S&P 500. The motion is and the price action is downwards. Moving on towards the dollar currency index, this has been a mind-blowing pump today. The dollar currency index has shown quite gain in a lot of strength, approximately 1.5% gain just for today, that is 5th of July. If you see the percentage gain here, if you see on the daily time frame, yes, the percentage gain has been 1.5% just for today, and that is a lot of percentage gain for one day for dollar currency index. And if you see, the dollar currency index has already broken the 20-year high. The last time high it made was 106.5 on the 1st of January 2002. But right now we have broken the 20-year high, and this means the crypto market as well as the stocks will continue to bleed in a reaction to the strengthening of the dollar currency index. Moving on towards the coin market cap is still showing that the altcoins are in green right now, and the altcoins, anyone bought Solana at $30 and Cardano at around 0.39 to $0.4 is right now sitting on the profits, and nobody becomes poor by booking profits. So I would always recommend to take profits whenever you are in the deep bear market. First of all, you shouldn't be risking your capital for a small amount of profit. If you are doing scalps, then do it with your own research, as we are expecting a lot of volatility when the CPI numbers come out. So you should be out of trade, and most importantly, you should consider being in cash. Although I'm not a financial advisor, but I'm telling you something which I'll be doing myself. I'll be staying in the stables. If we see the volume traded on the 24 hours, we can see that Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, and most of the time we can see the stable coins are being having most of the volume. Then first this after Ethereum, the second altcoin is Solana. Then we can see BNB, Cardano, XRP have a lot of volume. Another thing I want to share with you guys is from the top 25 altcoins, Cosmos Atom has been performing very well. Even if you see the volatile Polygon metric, although my bet would be Cosmos Atom has been a lot up. If we see even on the 7-day chart, Cosmos Atom has been performing well than the 18th largest cryptocurrency. So if we see on the 7-day gains, in the top 25 cryptocurrencies, we can see Cosmos Atom has been performing the best. So right now, if you are doing short-term scalps, then you need to consider Cosmos Atom, as if I'll be doing short-term scalps right now. When BTC hits 18,800 or $18,500 level, I can pick up Cosmos Atom along with Solana and Ethereum for a short time, and then sell it when the BTC recovers to 19,500 level, as I expect the continuation of the sideways motion as discussed in this video already. And after the CPI numbers are announced, I'll prefer to stay in cash. Another news is that Celsius Bitcoin liquidation price is below 5,000, as they have paid approximately 120 million in debt, and that is overall good news for the overall crypto market, as if the liquidation price of the Celsius was equal to the Bitcoin's market price, then you can expect a lot of volatility and sell off in the crypto market for Ethereum as well as Bitcoin. If the update was anyways helpful for you, please hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.